friends, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nika coming to you with another bookish vlog. This video I'm going to show you my huge book haul, y'all. I'm just so excited to show y'all this video. Okay, my bookish stars, here we go with this book haul. I also have some that I haven't opened yet, so we're gonna open these first. I don't know if these are all books, but we're gonna open these. But y'all, I have all the books here, all the books here, and all the books here. Let me tell you, my daughter was like, Mama, I think that you are, ordering too many books. And I was like, I will get to read them. So I decided like this, well, no, because I still want some more Kennedy Ryan books. I want to get her older books, but I'm gonna go ahead and just open. Those were the books right there. And I want to, oh y'all, how have y'all been? You know what? Listen, I have been really, haven't been doing my other content at all. I just haven't been in the mood, but I was in the mood for reading. And so I think this is what happens when, you just want to read more books. And that's what I really want to do, because it's really become therapy for me. It's really just taking me out of my everyday life stuff that goes on, because I am a self-employed sticker and stationery business. It can be a little bit overwhelming, so I needed an outlet. Planning and journaling is one of my outlets, but reading has really taken me to a whole nother level. Like, I look at a lot of booktubes, I look at a lot of creative journaling, and I look at a lot of vlogs, but reading books have really been my escape. Like, I am really loving it. So I did get a lot of books, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how many books I have right here. I will count them in the end, but I just want to go over the books that I have here. Some of them I will go over. Some of them I'm gonna tell you why I want to read them, and yeah, we're gonna go down this whole list. How I actually pick these books, I actually go on to Amazon and look at their editors pick for the year. I do even 2023, I do 2024, of course, and also if any new books come out that catch my attention. I also look at some of my YouTube bookish YouTubers, and some of them I get from there. Majority of the time I actually go on Amazon and look up their not their reviews, but their editors or Goodread picks. I just started doing TikTok. I'm really loving it over there as well. And so yeah, so let's get into this haul, y'all. I can't believe how many books I got, but let's go. Okay, so the first book I want to talk about is The Last Letter. This is the book that I'm reading right now, The Last Letter by Rebecca Yarros. I can't think of her name, but I'll put her picture in her YouTube channel up here. She basically was talking about The Last Letter and how it made her cry, and it's a tearjerker. And I was like, okay, so I love tearjerkers. And let me tell y'all, this book is really good. I'm on chapter 5. In chapter 4, oh my God, it really kind of took me out a little bit. Like, I had to put the book down for a minute, because I was just like, oh my God, she is going through a lot. But in the back of the book, Beckett, Ryan did a letter to Beckett, and Beckett and Ryan are in the same military, and they become really good friends. And Ryan really wanted Beckett to help his sister out because all the things that she's going through. And y'all, her name is Ella. Y'all, I'm only on chapter 5 and I'm loving this book already. So that's a good read. So I decided to get some more books by Rebecca. And I don't know, they say this is a popular TikTok author. But I decided to get some more books by her. I don't know let me see how many books that I have from her. So right now, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let me see if I got any other. I do. Uh-oh. So these are all the books that I want to read by Rebecca. So these are all the books. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 books. So all of these books are by Rebecca, and I can't tell y'all if it's a romance book or anything like that because I don't know. It doesn't say on the back, but I heard that she was a good author, and so when I find that I really love an author's work, I kind of like want to buy more books from the author. So the first one is In the Likely Event. And it is a second chance if you've never had it first. So let me read a little bit. When Izzy Astro gets on a plane to go home, she isn't expecting much. It is the usual holiday travel experience, busy, crowded, stressful. So I don't know if this is the holidays of like Thanksgiving. I don't really know. Then she spots her seatmate, who is anything but ordinary. Nate sports dark hair, blue eyes, and a delicious rugged charm that Izzy can't resist. Their connection is undeniable. Izzy never believed in destiny before, but she does now. So I would assume that this is like a romance book, right? Just 90 seconds after takeoff, their plane goes down in the Missouri River. Oh, their lives change. They change. Nate goes on to a career in the military while Izzy found her way into politics. Despite a few chance encounters over the years, the timing never feels right. Then comes a high-stake reunion in Afghanistan, where Nate is tasked with protecting Izzy's life. Wow. He'll do anything to keep her safe and everything to win her heart. Y'all know I love romance books. So I'm assuming that she is a romance author. I'm trying to see from when I got the book from Amazon, because all these books actually came from Amazon. So I'm just going to assume that all her books are romance, y'all. But this was an editor's pick. So let's move on because I don't want to take so much time. But yeah, it's contemporary romance. So I will assume that her books are romance books. But I got this book is called, like, I'm not sure if these are like, yes, okay, so let me go back a little bit because this is a series. So let's start this. So this is a series that's called, it's 5 books. So we're going to go through the 5. So I think maybe, let me see if this was one of the books. No, that's not one of the books. But the books that I'm getting ready to show now, 2, 4, 5, is part of a series. So we're going to talk about this. So the series is called Flight and Glory. The first book is Full Measure. Full Measure, right here. And after 20 years as an Army brat, Amber Howard knew that soldiers at the door meant her dad was never coming home. What she didn't know was how she would find the strength to single-handedly care for her crumbling family when everything starts to fall apart. Now, one thing I've noticed, like a lot of her books that I'm reading have something to do with the Army. So because The Last Letter has a lot to do with the Army. So maybe I don't know anything about Rebecca Yarros. So I'm going to have to find out more about this author, because basically all the books that I've seen here has something to do with the Army. Let me know in the comments if you ever read any of her books. Then Josh Walker entered her life, hockey star. And I love a hockey romance, y'all. I really do, because I've read several books when it came to hockey. And I know nothing about hockey, but I love the books. Her new next door neighbor, and not to mention that he saves her over and over again. He has a way of easing the pain with a single look, a single touch. As much as she wants to turn off her feelings and endure the heartaches of her own, she can't deny their attraction until Joshua's secret shatters both their worlds. Y'all, I might have to do this like in 2 or 3 videos, because I do have a lot of books, y'all, and I'm going to love these books. I really am. And so, like The Last Letter I'm reading on, I normally sometimes when I'm working, I would listen to Audible, but I really wanted to read The Last Letter just on my Kindle and a physical copy. I didn't want to listen to it. I really want to dive into it. I really want to make notes, and that's what I'm doing. Okay, so let's move on, because this video is long. Okay, so the second book in the Flight and Glory is Eyes Turn Skyward. And y'all, all Presley Donovan wants is to leave the glass cage she's been in since her sister's death. So she may share her sister's heart condition, but she's determined to start living again, even if it kills her. And it almost does, until someone unexpected pulls her from the ocean and breathes more than air into her lungs. Yo, oh my God. I'm just like, just reading the back just made me a little bit emotional. Oh my God. See, this is why I be so engrossed in these stories, because I just can picture her like losing her sister. I have 2 sisters, like losing your sister, losing somebody that meant so much to you, and now you find this man named Jagger Bateman is enrolled in the country's toughest flight school. He's hot, reckless, and perfect for a girl looking to live life to the fullest. And sometimes you got to find that person to live life to the fullest. That was something that my husband will always say, Nika, you got to live life to the fullest. Live your life to the fullest each and every day. Okay, I can keep going, y'all. I can preach on this all day, because sometimes we get in this rut, and I had to pull myself out of it, and that's why it was so important. Like, I was reading books that would just make me think, like, okay, now it's time to get yourself enough is enough. That was my little quote today on my Instagram page. Enough is enough. Anyway, expect except she's the commanding general's daughter, not to mention her close relationship with Jagger, biggest rival. As their path cross again and again, she can't deny the intense attraction that take her breath away. We're not going to read anymore because, oh my God. Y'all, I think that I might just, I'm into these series books. I really am. And y'all, I think that I need to read this book. I thought I wanted to read a thriller book, but I don't know, because this is good. Number 3. What is number 3? Beyond What Is Given. Lieutenant, so Flight, what is it? Flight and Glory. This is number 3. Oh my gosh, let's see what number 3 is. Lieutenant Garrison Masters is focused on graduating from the Apache helicopter course, and the last thing he needs is his gorgeous new roommate, Samantha Fitzgerald, distracting him. While her smart mouth and free spirit are irritating, he can't deny their off-the-chart chemistry no matter how hard he tries. Okay, so having just been expelled from college, Sam, which is Samantha, has no business digging for Garrison's secrets while she's hiding her own. But that doesn't stop her from trying to tear down his walls. So y'all, is that enemy to lover? Yes. Falling in love is something neither Garrison nor Sam can afford. And when that line is crossed and secrets are exposed, they'll learn that sometimes it's the answer prayer that will put you through hell. Y'all, I'm so excited. Y'all, I'm ready to read these books. Okay, so we got 4 more. Hollow Ground. Oh my gosh. Hollow Ground. Oh my gosh. This is number 4 of the Flight and Glory. So let me tell y'all. So this is a popular TikTok author. I didn't know that. I found her on actually after getting this book. And y'all, I'm so glad I did. Okay, so Josh Walker is loyal, reckless, and every girl's dream. But he only has eyes for December. That's a cute name, December. Howard. The girl he has yearned for since high school hockey days. Another hockey! Yes! Together they have survived grief, the military, distance, and time as they fought for stolen weekends between his posts at Fort Rucker and her schooling at Vanderbilt. Now that Josh is a pilot, and Amber, is it Ember or Amber, is headed towards graduation. They're moving on and in together. So Amber never wanted the army life. Ember, I guess it's Ember because it's Ember. But loving Josh means accepting whatever the army dictates, even when that means saying goodbye as Josh heads to Afghanistan. A country that never nearly kills him once before and that took her father. Y'all, I can't. Number 5, the reality. That's number 5. Y'all, so this is a bestseller author. So we're going to see how all the books play out. 2 years after heartbreak, Morgan Bartley is trying to put the pieces of her life back together. The reno of her dilapidated beach house in the Outer Banks might be just the distraction she needs to keep her deliberating anxiety attacks at bay and begin to heal her heart. If she can ignore the ridiculous handsome guy next door. So yeah, so she is. I feel like I'm sweating already. Romance book. Y'all, I get so excited with romance book. Can you tell? Like, can I go on? I don't know. At 28, single dad Jackson Montgomery's life revolves around his 5-year-old daughter and his job as a search and rescue pilot for the Coast Guard. He's no stranger to saving a damsel in distress, and through his gorgeous new neighbor is clearly in distress. She's no damsel. She's stubborn as hell with walls a mile thick and a dog tag hanging from her rear view mirror gives him a pretty good clue as to why. It doesn't matter that their attentions is undeniable. We're not gonna go on, y'all, but oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. So this is a series right here that is called Flight and Glory. It's 5 books that I'm dropping everything. 5 books, y'all. In the Unlikely Event, I don't think is a series, so it's not. It's a standalone book, and also The Last Letter. So I got like 7 books by Rebecca Yarros. I don't know if she basically did any other books. So let's get into the next books that I want to do. I want to do another series that I want to get into, and then what I will do is, oh no, I got another one. I didn't see this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me make sure I don't have another book by her, for real. Because I don't want to miss out. I don't want y'all to miss out. Okay, this is the last book I have by her, Great and Precious Thing. They have another book that's on here, The Things We Leave Unfinished. I really want to get that book, and I am going to get that book. But let's see what the Great and Precious Thing is all about. How do you define yourself when others have already decided who you are? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Let me find out what this book is about. Okay, 6 years ago, when Cameron Daniels came back from war without his younger brother, no one in the small town of Alba, Colorado, would forgive him, especially his father. He left, swearing never to return. But a desperate message from his father bring it all back. The betrayal, the pain, and the need to go home again. But home is where the one person he still loves is waiting. Willow. I love that name. I love that name, Willow. And then there was a December. Oh my gosh. The one woman he could never have, because there are secrets buried in Alba that are best left in the dark. Great and Precious Things is a heart-wrenching, forbidden romance about family, betrayal, the ultimately how far we're willing to go on behalf of those we love and who need us most. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, y'all, I got 8 books by her, and I'm going to get this last book, The Things We Leave Unfinished, but I am going to read. I'm going to have to put a whole book just for Rebecca Yarros and Kennedy Ryan and Brittany Cherry. Those are, oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, so let's get to the next book. So the next series that I want to read is by Kennedy Ryan, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that I love Kennedy Ryan, so I decided that I'm going to purchase like her other books. I do have some other books on my shelf that I haven't read by her. I try to at least read one book by her, read it every month, but I've been reading like Brittany Cherry books a lot, so my other favorite author, but and Christina C. Jones. I love her too. But anyway, I have so many good authors that I really like. So My Soul to Keep, this is a soul series by Kennedy Ryan. So it's 3 books in this series. And I didn't really know anything about it. I just looked on Amazon like I always do, and I wanted to find some more books by her that I really wanted to read, that, you know, she came out a long time ago. There's another series that I just put in my Amazon cart that I really need to get. And so The Soul Trilogy, My Soul to Keep by Kennedy Ryan. So this is by Kai and Ryanson. I think that's how you said. This is like a musical. Um, Kai had two things in life that matters: my mother and my music. Mama was taken from me too soon, and now music is all I have left. And the things that push me right out of backwoods Georgia into Los Angeles. And I love books about Georgia because I'm a Georgia girl, but loves them Dallas Cowboys. But anyway, but yo, I'm just so ready to read this book too. And Ryson, I think that's how you say his name, is Rhyson. If I messed that up, hey. And I had one thing in my life that matters, and it's music. So both of them love music. So My Soul to Keep. The next one in the trilogy is Down to My Soul, and it's still about the same people, Kai and Ranson. So it basically, you will probably have to read one and then two. And then book three is Refrain. So we'll see how all of these books play out. This is a soul series. I haven't heard anything about it. I did not watch any videos, YouTube videos, TikTok, or anything about it. I just saw them on Amazon, and I said I need to get it. Ain't the colors so pretty together? Don't look good on my bookshelf. So I added the books right here. That's another series that I want to read. Kennedy Ryan also have a series, The Kingmaker, A Rebel King. I have those series that I talked about already. I have not read any of those books, but y'all, I think that I'm going to give a few more of my books, and then I'm gonna do a part two because I don't want this video to be really long. So I'm going to do this video, and I probably have the same thing on because I'm gonna tape them, but it's gonna be in probably part two, part three, because I do have a lot of books that I have here. So I'm glad that I was able to give y'all Rebecca Yarros and Kennedy Ryan, but I do want to do one more book, and I think I'm gonna do one more book. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more book, and then we are going to close out this vlog and then come back for part two. Okay, so there is another series of books that I want to read, and it's by Brittany Cherry. And so I read the first two books. I did get the third book, and the series is called the Element series. So I'm just going to share with you the two other books that I've read, but I already talked about them before. The Air He Breathes. Y'all, this is actually a movie on Passion Flicks. I have seen it like 3 times already, and I love the movie as well. It stayed close to what the book is about. I just love the actors and actresses that played in the book, played in the movie. But this is a really good book. It was just so sad but heartfelt that it makes you want to cry, but just seeing the movie. But I can picture everything that I've read when I was reading this book. The other one is A Fire Between High and Low. This is part 2 of the Element series, and this is about Alyssa and Logan. And y'all, I'm telling you, when I read the back where it says, Logan and I was complete opposite. I danced as he stood still. He was quiet while I ran my mouth. He struggled to find smile. I refused to frown. It was just, y'all gotta go back. Oh, let me tell you who is actually in this. This is about Tristan and is it Hannah? I don't think it's Hannah. Elizabeth and Tristan. And y'all, oh my gosh. So the book, The Element series part 3 is The Silent Water. I had to purchase this book. This book came out, I'm gonna tell you when it came out. I know it came out in September. I purchased on September 3rd. I'm gonna tell y'all when it just came out, I think. So I don't know if this is a book that has been just re-released. I'm really not sure. I think the publication date, let's see when it was. It says it was copyrighted in 2016, and then I guess it was in 2024. It was originally published in 2016, y'all, by Brittany Cherry. So I didn't know that. I thought it was just published, and she republished it in September. So this is about, I don't know really what this one is about. It's about Maggie and let me see, and Brooks. So I didn't read the back of the book. Only thing I can tell you that it says our lives are a collection of moments. I love that because it reminds me of the movie with Tatum in it, and he marries a woman. They had a accident and she couldn't remember anything. It was based on a true story, but it was about a collection of moments, some full of yesterday's hurts and some full of tomorrow's promises. So I'm ready to read this book. There is a 4th book, but it hasn't been re-released. So it's called The Gravity of Us. I'm so ready. And that comes out December 17th. So I can pre-order that now. So I probably will go ahead and do that. I'm going to pre-order it so I have all the series for Kennedy Ryan's The Element series. But y'all go and read this book, and also make sure y'all watch the movie on Passion Flix. So we're going to stop here, even though I have some more series that I can do. Should I just do all the series? Let me get the other series. No, we're going to go ahead and stop because I can go on, and I hope that, let me know. I hope that y'all really enjoyed this video. I am really excited to read all of these books because the back of it just meant a whole lot to me. Just reading the back just made me want to just go ahead and read them. And so The Last Letter is what I'm reading now. So, and I'm trying to do a vlog on reading that book, but it's going to take me some time. I'm not going to fast read these books like I normally would do. But some of them I may do Audible on it. I'm not sure yet. I'm just right now in the mood just reading physical books right now. And so sometimes I won't be able to get through a lot of books. This is my 2nd book for September, and it's already September the 11th. So y'all, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you have read any of these books, please let me know in the comments. And y'all, I will see you on part 2 of my biggest bookish haul. Yes! Let's go! Okay, y'all, gotta go.